What's up, boys? Semi-finals recap. It is here. The championship game has been announced. It's amazing. It's amazing. First of all, I just wanted to start this by saying that
It's bittersweet.
How?
I mean, we're at the end of the season.
I
That's
know,
about to be
I know,
done
I
with
know,
fantasy
I know.
football.
I know. I have to deposit $1,200 of my money into someone else's account. This is terrible.
Case in point, he spent it.
I know. I gotta figure. All right. So I have what? 1 week. 1 week to figure out how to find $1,200. Okay.
Dude, you're about to go into NFTs big time.
Yeah,
You're about to really discover that
Do
world.
some stocks or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Dude, you're gonna find this. Knowing you're just gonna find some crypto that's just going to shoot to the moon this week, and you're gonna be like, all right.
We'll put $10 into it. And it's gonna
What, the
just
rest of your bank account?
Yeah.
Into it? Oh, man.
Anyways, so I just want to start this off with I apologize if I sound weird. I'm a little sick. I may have the cocoa. I couldn't taste anything or smell anything, which was good. It was actually pretty awesome because I couldn't taste the difference between the chocolate bar or a carrot. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I ate carrots, I ate celery, I ate so healthy because I couldn't taste any of it. It was amazing. And then I just slept on my bed and watched all sorts of documentaries and biographies. It was actually, COVID is actually pretty great. And I understand that a lot of people out there, like, they had COVID worse than I did. But I wanted to relate my experience with COVID and to show people that there is a bright side to everything. There really is. Now, one thing I wanted to ask, how do you feel about sitting next to me?
Oh, sitting next to you. Oh, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. I'm a very naturalist when it comes to my health,
You're
and
immunized.
I'm immunized. That's exactly what I am. So yeah, basically, you're sprouting all these antibodies, onto me. And
So I'm
now,
helping you.
yeah, I'm literally gonna turn into Superman after
Yes.
this. I'm about to turn into Superman. This is like how those your powers work.
Mm-hmm.
Look, like the spider's supposed to poison you. Like for Spider-Man, whenever it bites him on the neck. Yeah, no, like that's exactly this case scenario. I'm gonna be
just
COVID
supposed to
man.
breathe on you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be COVID man.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be COVID man.
I'm just breathing on you. All right,
Yeah.
I got it. All right,
Because
cool.
of the antibodies.
Because of the antibodies. Okay.
Yeah.
We
And
got
I think
that.
there's some electrolytes in there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
Gatorade had to figure it out.
Yeah, their electrolytes also
gotcha.
play a factor.
Dope. Awesome. All right, well, let's get into it. First of all, we wanted to pay a tribute to John Madden.
Yes.
Late, great John Madden. All right.
So sad to hear that news.
So sad. Legend of the game. Legend of the gaming industry. I mean, we still call the video game John Madden.
Madden football.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still remember the days. I mean, what was it? Back to whenever we were playing it hardcore on GameCube.
What was that? 2007.
2007. I mean, we
We're dating ourselves
even throw ourselves back a little bit more so when we went to our neighbor's house and played it on N64 too.
Oh, what was it? NFL Blitz? Oh,
Well, that wasn't Madden, but there was a Madden on there.
There was a Madden on there.
Yep. And
That
then
was way early. That was like 99,
Yep.
98.
And then a throwback to 05 Madden, whenever Michael Vick was the best player ever.
Yeah. He was a cheat code.
And then also we had when Madden 25 came out, we had the college football season.
Oh,
Madden season,
yeah,
remember that?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a fun season.
Dude, we had a good ride. Well done, John Madden. Hell yeah. He's
Well,
fucking
also
man.
his legacy as like a coach and like everything that he did in a person,
Right,
not his video game.
Yeah, he's a great Oakland Raiders coach, whatever.
Yeah. And, Monday Night Football broadcast.
Yeah, no big deal.
That's
No,
kind of
no,
secondary
you
at this
didn't-
point.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so let's get into the fantasy aspect of this show. Should we start with the drama?
Yeah,
Should
absolutely.
we start with the drama?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so
The Real House Husbands of Fantasy.
The Real House Husbands of Fantasy. That is good. Okay, so I wake up and there are multiple messages from David Biggs on how pissed off he is that Matt Wilson picked up Ronald Jones Jr.
Yep.
And the way it looked like Matt Wilson picked him up to spite David
Biggs.
Biggs. Like Antonio Biggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked, because okay, when he picked him up, he got him, and the amount of FAAB dollars he posted was just above the amount that David Biggs had.
Yeah. Well, and then word comes out. We got an interview from Matt Wilson that, in confirmation, that he said that he picked him up before Sunday. But if you picking up somebody the day before,
okay,
why put a little bit more money down? I call bullshit.
Okay.
This is bullshit. Lay it down.
I'm with you on the bullshit here. I'm just gonna take it from Matt Wilson's perspective. Okay, first of all, he said it was Sunday that he tried to pick him up. Okay, don't believe that. I don't believe that. He said that he still had a chance in the matchup that he was currently playing in, that he had a chance to win. He had a chance to win that matchup. So he's picking up Ronald Jones Jr. in order to help him his chances in the matchup that he thought he was going to play, because he thought he was going to win. So what I'm saying is, he got pissed off, saw his opportunity to fuck over someone who was in the semifinals.
Yeah.
And that's what he did.
That sounds like humans.
Yes.
That's how it sounds like human behavior right there.
Look, Matt, I love you, but it's a giant cocktail of you wanted to screw over Biggs.
You've been punked.
You wanted to screw over anyone who wanted Ronald Jones Jr. That's what it was. And more specifically, Biggs, just because of the FAAB dollars. It was so perfect.
It was just enough.
Just enough.
Like I feel like if there was not just dollars but there were cents, I feel like it would have been 1 cent.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that would have been it.
I think he put like $9 over. Like I think he put 130 in, and I think David Biggs had 121 left. So it was $9. So it was just enough.
So he would have put 9 cents. He would have put 9 cents if there was 9 cents. Yeah,
yes. 9 pennies.
We're all discovering at this point that Matt Wilson is the pettiest of them all.
Oh,
he's the pettiest of them all.
Oh man.
Yes.
So is that what it is?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And he literally sent Biggs into a snow oblivion that he couldn't even watch.
It was a Tasmanian devil of an avalanche.
Yes. He literally just could not even, withstand the rest of the fantasy weekend.
He was livid.
Yeah.
Livid.
So, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that mountain snowed.
Yes.
It's a good thing that mountain snowed.
He got some fresh pow-pow.
He got some fresh
He shredded the gnar, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cool.
Just
He's
rode
such a West Coast guy.
Rode the line.
He's such a West Coast guy now, dude. I'm just kidding. We love you, Biggs. Matt, we love you too. We just don't know yet.
All of you and all of your pettiness.
There was no way to figure out if he picked up the guy on Sunday or if he picked him up that Tuesday. We have no idea.
Well, look, we're gonna actually talk with the sleeper app developers.
Oh yeah,
we'll break into the code. Actually, let's just get Sitch. We'll get Sitch. We'll get Sitch on the job.
Yeah. We'll get Sitch on
Matt Sitch on the job. He'll be able to figure it out.
All right, and here's the thing. This fantasy group, it has so much drama usually. It not so much drama. It's just that one type of drama that defines it. Last year it was Dave Almeida getting pissed off at whatever I said at that particular moment. This year,
like everything.
Yeah. This year it was this. We needed this. I think we did need this. This
In,
was,
in remembrance of Dave Ullman.
yes, R.I.P. But this is what we needed. We needed something like this to happen, and it did. And we had a good time.
Yeah,
It was
we
fun.
did.
It was fun
We did.
watching it. But okay, so we move on to the next thing.
Yeah, and the next thing is my proposition of us making this into a fantasy reality TV show.
No, the next thing is
Oh,
you.
was that not it?
No, you winning the toilet bowl.
Oh, fuck. I knew I was trying to do a diversion. I had on my notes diversion at this point.
No. So you're the toilet bowl winner.
Gosh damn it.
What do we do?
Well, we didn't schedule a punishment. We basically, the punishment was that I get my shirt that I bought back.
We should do something else. We should recreate a pledge scene. Let's do that. That's a good idea. Come on. We should recreate a pledge scene. So, like, go to McDonald's and say, think outside the bun. Or, what? What the fuck is that?
I don't like any. I'm just not. I know I'm not gonna like anything.
Make
that
it
you're
eat
saying.
a warm mayonnaise pie. Or, we could do.
Well, I kind of like it. I kind of liked it.
I did too.
Yeah.
But make him drink an entire gallon of milk. Or nah, that's not good.
Well,
a warm
yeah,
board.
Kind of maybe lactose intolerant.
Oh, you're lactose intolerant. Oh, I drank the whole gallon.
Oh, dude, I puked.
I even drank some of Andy's that had puke in it. Yeah, it was bad.
What a true brother.
I was all for the boys.
All for the boys. Must
Okay,
have been
we'll
Saturday.
figure out. We have to do some type of punishment for him
All right, fine. A vote in the message board.
in the message board. Okay, all right. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Don't fuck me,
Yeah, no, they will fuck you.
dude.
That's the whole-
FedEx already fucked me. All right.
They will. I figured it out. He has to get a tattoo of FedEx on his ass. Yes, I figured it out.
What's wrong with you? No. That's permanent.
Yeah, I know.
That's like permanent marker, like when you.
I'm talking like the color and everything on your ass, on your right ass cheek.
What is that gonna do?
It's gonna be funny.
All right, we're not voting. Do not vote on that. Do not. Do
All right,
not
cool.
vote.
Anyways, all right, so let's get down to the matchup. Can you pull it up on your phone there, bud?
I
Okay.
don't really think I want to do anything at this point. All right. Anyways, let's go.
All right, let's get through this. All right. We're going to start with Antonio's Legal Bills versus CD's Nuts. Now, this is... Biggs, I just want to tell you that even if you had Ronald Jones Jr., you still would not have won.
Oh, did you calculate?
Yes, if that makes you feel any better, even if you had Ronald Jones Jr. in place of Devontae Freeman, that's the wrong one. In place of Devontae Freeman, you still would have lost. That should help you sleep a little more.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. That way, that's the fantasy gods telling us that, yes. So maybe Matt Wilson.
Is telling the truth.
No, he's not.
He's not telling the
He's
truth.
not.
Okay, no, never mind. He's not telling the truth.
Get
Fuck
that
it.
out of here. Get that
Here's
out
the
of
thing.
here.
Both of these teams had good weeks.
They did. You know what? I was
up
honestly
and down. They both had good weeks.
I was looking at all of the players and from each team, and I didn't see the final score, and I was having a hard time actually figuring out who won.
Yes.
But it wasn't until I figured out that Davis Mills just single-handedly beat Biggs. Quarterback of the Houston Texans single-handedly beat Biggs.
Yeah.
Because Biggs saw it, and because Houston.
Oh, because the Chargers.
Because the Chargers were playing Houston Texans, that hey, you know what? But hey, guess what? Davis Mills, number one high school quarterback coming out of his draft class, didn't think that because he was played at Stanford at a run first offense. Yeah, he came out to show you that why he is actually a talented quarterback.
He was highly recruited.
Highly recruited, but he's also a smart kid. It's because he was like,
Stanford.
I'm gonna go to Stanford.
Richard Sherman.
Yeah, it's basically
Andrew Luck.
It's basically one of those things. It's either you go to a top echelon school and you're like, oh, I'm the best player, or you go to a top academian school.
Academic
or
school.
There's academia.
Yeah, we'll go academia.
Yeah, or school with a top academia. That's it. I had to figure out the right use for it, but that's it. And yeah, and then you say, I'm the smartest kid ever.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and I play football.
And you play football. That's a double win.
Yeah.
Double W. So that kind of hurt. The Chargers defense got -3, and the Eagles defense had a field day with +17.
It literally was the difference maker.
It was the difference maker because it was 20.
It was an exactly like 20-point game.
Yes, there was a couple of 20-point differences. So, how bad does it sting when you have Ty Hill in your starting lineup and he got 2.9?
He had the Valley,
and Chris Pringle had 22.5.
I have been preaching this for the entire season that Tyreek Hill has hills and valleys. That's the way his career has gone. All right, he had a 26-point game the week before, and what is he going to do? He's going to have a 3-point game. That's what he does. He does that. It sucks. You know what? That's why you draft Tyreek Hill high, because he will have those 26, 35, 44, whatever games, but he will also have those 3-point games, and you have to recognize that. And I think Biggs did recognize it. He put on Pringle on his lineup, rightfully so, but he couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't listen to me, huh? You couldn't listen to me. I'm trying to give you advice. Like, I sacrificed my whole season, win the toilet bowl, just so y'all can be better, and this is how you repay me.
Damn, that's cold. That is cold.
I came in hot.
You came in hot, real hot.
I had a hot take.
You all right?
I had a hot take there.
You're a little...
Yeah, I might have a little... I might have COVID.
You might have COVID.
I might have COVID at this point.
Fuck. All right, yeah, no, there was a couple of 20-point swings on this, and all right, normally I'm not the guy that is, if I had started him, would this have happened? But you're in the semifinals of the playoffs. This is when you go to the bench and say, if I had started him, I would have won. Because what is it, $1,200 on the line?
Yep.
So yeah,
big money.
That's when you go to the bench and say, okay, where did I mess up? That's where I messed up. And honestly, he had St. Brown, or Chris had St. Brown on his bench with 21 points.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. Thank you.
Yeah, for that, out of Southern California.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow. Well done. Anyways, so yeah, he did have him on his bench, but Biggs also had Renfro. And, again, the Chargers defense stings. It stings.
Yeah.
-3 to the Houston fucking Texans.
Davis Mills
my
literally beat him. Yep. And you know what? I guarantee you that Biggs is going to jump board on Chris Nerboss's league next year. He is going to join the no defense, no kickers league. But you know what?
I don't like a challenge.
Let me tell you this. That is bullshit. You just want to make things easier. You want to set the bar lower, just so that you can feel like you have a participation trophy or whatever.
Yes.
You know what? You enjoy that shit. All right, I'm playing some real fucking football.
Thank you. Here, done. Yeah. That's all I had on this one. I mean, Chris Valente, he was the better team. It sucks that Nick Chubb was kind of a waste. A little bit of a waste.
Yeah.
He finally came through for him, and it was just
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was Chris actually had just an up and down, solid week. I was looking at his roster. Just nobody was less than maybe 6 points or 8 points. Yeah. I mean that's pretty good. You want everybody to be 10 points, but if it's 8 points, that's not bad. You didn't have anybody shit the belt.
Your defense and your kicker.
Yeah.
Nobody less than 8 points is good.
Yeah. Then the big one was he played off the COVID, inactive list where James Conner was off and, Chase Edmonds feasted.
Right.
And that was huge.
Which is a wrinkle in the NFL that everyone has to consider.
It
right?
sucks. It
kind
of sucks.
It does suck.
Because it really doesn't show the true nature of fantasy football in the fact that you have to be able to choose everybody based off their matchup rather
Right.
than like
Right.
you know.
Right, that's the traditional fantasy. Spend Zone here, it throws a new wrench into it. So, like, you have to be even more tactical with how you pick your draft, how you do your free agency, how you pick your waiver wire and stuff. So, like, you can look at it in a positive light, like, oh, this is even more challenging. This is a better challenge. This is a new challenge.
Yeah.
You have to just kind of reformulate your view on fantasy football as in general. So, like, I mean, it's all the way you look at it. Yeah, but in this case, I'm sorry, Chris Valente came out the victor. All right, you want to go to the next one?
Yeah,
so,
let's move on.
CD's Nuts beats Antonio's Legal Bills 119.90 to 99.62. What do we have next?
We got A-Rod's Last Ride, 109.96 versus Zero Dark 3023, which I think he should have said Zero Dak 3023. I think that would have been more football appropriate.
Yes.
But 89.84. So the victors go to
Yep, which we thought.
A-Rod's
We
last,
thought. I mean,
last ride. Yep.
You live by King Henry, you die by not having King Henry.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's just kind of how it goes, right?
Yep. I was actually going to say that Barkley was kind of his downfall. Mm-hmm. Because
Huff underperformed.
he definitely underperformed. And Barkley is definitely an essential part of it because and the thing is it's so conflicting in the fact that I mean Barkley is an elite player. He is when he's 100% healthy, he is an elite player.
Yes, he might be one of the top 3 most frustrating fantasy players. So it's like Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, as the most frustrating fantasy players.
Yeah, don't forget Tyreek Hill.
And Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Well, but I think Tyreek Hill might be number 3. So it's Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Tyreek Hill this year has been the most frustrating fantasy players of all time.
Yeah.
All time. I'm sure we're forgetting one or two, but off the top of our heads, that might be the most frustrating fantasy lineup this year. Because, like, come on, man. Like, you are so good.
Yeah.
So good.
And well, the thing is like with those players, I mean, we could put Derrick Henry up there, but at the same time,
you can't.
At the same time, like he's never been injured before. This is like a first time injury. With the other players, Christian McCaffrey's already been injured or has an injury before, so he's got to prove himself. Like, when is he going to prove himself? At a certain point, Carolina's going to have to make a choice.
Yeah. No.
And then the same thing with Saquon Barkley. I mean, Saquon Barkley, this is his 3rd year running.
I know.
I mean, look, the best ability is the availability.
Right.
We've all heard this countless time again because we watch ESPN 24/7. But so, like, I mean, at a certain point, as far as fantasy owners, we've already dropped him. But as far as a franchise, he might be dropped.
He might be dropped. I completely agree. It's just it's such a frustrating thing to see him on your lineup. He's such a high draft pick every single year, and it's just such a waste.
You hate to see those quads go to waste.
Oh, those quads!
They hate to see the quads go to waste.
I know. I want to fry them up on Thanksgiving dinner.
Because that's the thing. It's so like like if you work out and stuff like that, you know how rare that is to have like those type of quads. Mm-hmm. And you know what? To let that go to waste.
Anyways, let's talk about the matchup here.
Yeah, not guys' bodies.
Yeah, so Sony Michel on the bench is something that I think was detrimental to his team because he has 3 quarterbacks on his bench. And I understand why. I understand why he has 3 quarterbacks on his bench and Russell Wilson starting, which is astounding to me. It just stings a little bit.
It does.
Like I said in the previous matchup, you don't go down to your bench and be like, what happened? You don't go down and say, hey, what if I did this? What if I did that? But when you're in the semifinals, that is the time to say, what if I did this? And what if he started with Sony Michel? 20 points would not have won him it, but it would have gotten him within, what was it? 0.12. So, getting him within 0.12.
You sure it was 0.12?
Mm-hmm. Because he had 20. Yeah, he had 20.
Well, that was a 20-point deficit, but you're also taking away those 3.
Oh, yeah.
So, so it would have been close. It would have been definitely close.
It would have been close, but it still stings. And if you would have had a couple of things go, like the fact that the Buccaneers defense scored 17 points and he lost is tough.
I think the point that we really need to take off of that is that he got himself overconfident. He got himself overconfident because he was smart and like picked the Buccaneers D because he was like, oh, they're the goated playoff schedule. If you notice their name, the goated playoff schedule team. So like
you fucked yourself.
He thought he had himself figured.
Yourself.
So like yeah, so he really thought he had it in the bag, and look, the overconfidence. Like, look.
You fucked yourself, you fucking idiot. You're in the playoffs. Don't jinx yourself.
Come on, man. Do you ever see Bill Belichick saying shit like that?
What?
Look, that's billboard material for Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. Like, you don't say shit like that.
That's why Versus in Dallas
I'm pretty sure Jerv actually put this on his billboard. Like, that quote.
Yeah.
Like, on his billboard, thinking like, oh, yeah, he thinks he's going to out-scheme me. Yeah, I'm going to take my team to the championship. That's like an Aaron Rodgers Green Bay Packers move, you know.
Yeah, it's
right
so
before, you know.
God, they lose in the semifinals every
Losing the
year.
semifinal, yeah.
Oh, that's gross,
Yeah,
dude.
it's just terrible. I mean,
Gross. Oh.
I don't get it.
That's a good point. Way to notice that. Adam Thielen getting hurt kind of hurt him.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny. But no, actually I thought that was a little bit weird. Like when he wanted to trade me that because I had Adam Thielen. And when he wanted to trade me that trade, I thought it was a little weird because I actually wanted to trade him quite a few times throughout the season.
Oh, really? So
yes.
That wasn't the first.
Well, I didn't propose it because he already had Justin Jefferson, so I didn't think you would have a need for 2 wide receivers of the same team. It's like when you have a wide receiver of one team, you want to like commit to that wide receiver,
right?
Otherwise, you trade that wide receiver and try to trade for the one that's actually doing good, because I don't think they consistently do well on a regular basis unless it's a high-powered offense, which I don't feel Minnesota's a high-powered offense like that.
Kirk Cousins is not the guy. He is kind of the guy. He's not the guy.
No,
he's just. It's like he's not good. He'll be the guy to take you close to the playoffs, maybe into the playoffs 1 game or 2. He's not the guy to get you there, bud.
He's like a safe quarterback type of guy.
He is a safe quarterback.
So like he should be on other teams than what he is on right now. Like, or either that or Dalvin Cook should be playing a lot better.
He's like, all right, so the Minnesota Vikings were like when you're at a bar, okay, and you're there and you have your side chick there that is a slam dunk.
Okay.
Right? But you want to go after someone else.
Yeah, get a new experience.
But you strike out with the new girl, so you go to the slam dunk. That's what Minnesota did. That's what Kirk Cousins did.
So that's basically he should be on the Cleveland Browns.
Yes.
He should be on the Cleveland Browns. Somebody that he can just literally hand the ball off to most of the time, and all the Cleveland Brown fans want is just not to fuck up. just don't throw like 1, 2, 3, or maybe even 4 interceptions. Don't even throw that many. Like just throw the ball to the receiver like you're supposed to. That's what you want to do. And look, Nick Chubb will do the rest.
Yes, as you saw, Nick Chubb will do the rest.
Yeah, so
It's
you just want somebody like that, and I think that's the thing. There should be a trade for Baker Mayfield and Kirk Cousins.
Do you think so?
Yes,
man,
absolutely.
I don't think Cleveland needs another one of those.
Yeah, no. But the thing is like Kirk Cousins is going to do the safe play every time.
Okay.
So he's not going to do that. Whereas
that's what the Browns need.
Yeah, and whereas Vikings actually kind of need somebody that's going to just sling it because they got two receivers. They got Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson. They just want the ball to be thrown to them.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. One other thing I had on this was Jerv needs to create a shine to Cooper Kupp. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
He carried his team. So Cooper Kupp to the receivers is like Jonathan Taylor was to the running backs, right?
Yes. Actually, fun fact, Cooper Kupp is very close to setting the reception record. He's 17
receptions.
Receptions record. He's 17 catches away from getting that record, and he's also within reach of getting the receiving yards per season record from Calvin Johnson. So Michael.
Yeah, but I don't like this year because there's 17 games.
Yeah, but the fact that a white guy is going to do it first, that's pretty incredible. If there was any other receiver, I'd be like, all right, DeAndre Hopkins, Stephon Diggs. But the fact that Cooper Kupp just comes out of nowhere and just gets that. Let's be real here.
Yeah, that's true. No one saw that.
Who was going to bet that one?
No one saw
Who
that
was going to bet that one?
That is true.
That's pretty incredible. So I'm just laying it out there. I'm not racist or anything. I'm just saying.
You're just being a realist.
I'm being a realist.
No one would have bet that. No one. Not even in my wildest dreams would I have bet.
No. Unless I was following Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp's tweets and saw that they were eating breakfast every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Breakfast Club. Yeah.
So,
you got anything else from this?
Yeah, Alexander Mattinson.
Yeah.
Maybe pickup of the year.
Yeah. And then he dropped him.
Oh yeah, just dropped him
because Dalvin Cook's back. That is great fantasy football play from Jerv.
Yeah, no, it
That's
absolutely
great
is.
fantasy
I
football
feel like
play
this is
from
a
Jerv.
live version.
He needs to win this.
Yeah, he does. That was good. And that's the thing. That's what separates, in the playoffs, good fantasy owners and bad fantasy owners. Just like it does in the NFL. Good NFL coaches and bad NFL coaches. They make the decisions when it counts, and that's the product of it. Yeah. But I feel like Jerv literally went into a bar and he was hammered, he was shit faced, all odds were against him, but he was like, look, I'm gonna pick up the sure thing. So he picked up the sure thing chick. She wasn't the best, but honestly, she gave him a good time. She was the busty one that just, you had fun, you motorboat, you slapped her ass and it jiggled all over the place. Yeah, that was the one you picked up this week because you were like, look, my other one's out for Christmas vacation. The really good looking chick's out for vacation this week. I'm just gonna pick up one, get the go in, get it in type of thing, and then once my fine ass chick comes back, I'll play her.
Yes, yeah, we'll play. Yes, I like it. That's a
little
very
jiggle with the ass.
Yeah. Maybe she play with the butt cheeks a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good analogy. Well done. Yeah, that's it. Honestly, that's probably the way he looked at it too.
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably. He also has to be thinking AJ Brown.
AJ Brown is a monster.
I'm not gonna lie. AJ Brown did this for y'all. He did this for every single fantasy owner that actually kept him and didn't trade him.
What if he had a threesome with AJ Brown and Cooper Kupp? What if he had a threesome with two chicks?
Whoa, that's wait, what are we doing? We went in a dimension here.
No. When he's at the bar, he had a threesome with two chicks. One was Cooper Kupp, one was AJ Brown.
Ooh, that's a tricky one. Well, that's. I mean, AJ Brown and Cooper Kupp. Those are two fine ass bitches right there.
Those are two.
That's the belt. He gets
You
the
got
belt.
the belt.
He
You
got the belt on that
You
one.
got the belt, Jerv.
Yeah. So,
Good job.
well, what I was gonna say was AJ Brown has really kind of been shit in the bed the last few weeks.
Yeah, he
and
did.
he thanked playoff owners for holding him through on this one, and that's just what he gave them is that win. So
Yeah.
he gave them big time week.
What do you have, like 25 points?
26.
26, yeah, nice. All right, well, congratulations, A-Rod's last ride. You made it to the championship game. You beat Zero Dark 30, 109.96 to 89.84. All right, we'll go into the next match preview. The
A little
championship, baby.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's Star Wars.
Dun,
Dun
dun,
dun
dun,
dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay.
All right, I liked it. I thought
It was good. It was good.
All right, anyways, so preview. We have in the championship game. It is A-Rod's last ride versus CD's nuts. The two of the team. Okay, I want to point this out. Let's put it this way: in the semifinals, 3 of the 4 teams never changed their name throughout the entire season.
Maybe that's the thing.
And these 2 teams never changed their name throughout the entire season. Is there a
Correlation
correlation there? Is there? I don't know. Maybe CD's nuts hasn't been paying attention to the entire season, which is completely possible.
Yeah,
because
probably because he had a.
He sent like six messages in the group me.
Yeah, he
The
really
whole
hasn't
year.
been here at all.
A-Rod's last ride, I think he actually believes that Aaron Rodgers is going to be gone, so he kept it.
He's literally doing this for him. This whole season is for him. He's like,
yes.
he's like, A-Rod, this is for
Just
you.
please, no, just please. Actually, he's doing it so he stays. He's like, we love you. We love you.
His California, A-Rod's California style has to be killing Jerv.
Yeah, that's true.
It has to be because, like, you know, he's got this laid back approach where he's just like, yeah, dude, like, I just threw that touchdown in this game, and, like, you know what? You know, maybe my future's in the air. We'll see. We'll see about it. It's
Dude,
not-
he's so up in the air about his retirement. He's like,
he's about it every
I'm not going to take months to decide, but I'm not going to decide now. I'm not.
You have fun with that, Jerv.
Yeah.
All right, back.
You'll be right back? Okay. Alright, so we're going to get to the preview. When we get to the preview, what we're going to do is we're going to go through each, what do you call it? So we're going to go through the quarterback, the running back 1, running back 2, wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2. And we're going to compare each one in the championship game and see who we think has the upper hand in each category. So who has the better quarterback, who has the better running back 1, who has the better running back 2. Did I explain it correctly?
I think so. I understood
Did you
it.
literally just go get your vape?
I did.
I have my vape right here. Oh yeah, that's right, I have COVID. But you're standing right next to me, so it doesn't matter. And you have the disco vape.
That's
All right.
what I wanted to do.
Alright, so we'll go to the quarterbacks. What is the quarterback situation we have here? Jalen Hurts versus Kyler Murray. Joseph, who do you think has the upper hand here?
You know what? I broke this down because I was like, you know what? I want to like actually break it down fantasy wise and actually just kind of matchup wise because I mean that's what you got to do with fantasy. Like they do like the whole like you know like scheming. Like I mean defensive coordinators are not dumb. Offensive coordinators are not dumb either. Like they're going to scheme against each other. I think late in the season, basically, defensive coordinators have the upper hand. I think offensive coordinators have the upper hand at the very beginning of the season. Like, they don't know defense coordinators don't know what's coming at them. Now they have a whole season of film. So, basically, Jalen Hurts is playing Washington, and Kyler Murray's playing Dallas. And not just Dallas, but backwards cap Dan Quinn.
Yes.
Who also, by the way, little side note, he rejected the fact that Jacksonville Jaguars wanted to speak with him as a head coach for a head coaching job.
Dan Quinn did. Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
declined
Yes,
it. He declined it. So he's like, no, bullshit. I'm not going to a shitty situation so I can lose again. I'm going to go to a good situation so I can win. And as long as he keeps that backwards cap, he'll be good. But, so
who's your pick?
Basically, my pick on this one is Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
Because last time, 2 weeks ago, he just put up 26 points against Washington.
Mm-hmm.
So he just played him not too long ago. They got a scheme against him. I think if I remember correctly, Washington's eliminated out of the playoffs. The Eagles still have a lot to play for.
True. Yes.
So, and the thing is Eagles have a game plan right now. They have a game plan that suits Jalen Hurts fantasy-wise. It suits him fantasy-wise. So regardless if they win or not, there's a game plan that they play with Jalen Hurts to his ability that plays him well. Mm-hmm. So I think he's going to come off on top because I think Kyler Murray, I don't trust him at this point of the season the way that they've been playing, and I don't trust him against Dallas.
No, I don't either. I don't either. I agree with you. I'm going to pick Jalen Hurts against Washington versus Kyler Murray against Cowboys.
Yep.
I do think the Cowboys are rolling and the Cardinals are
sinking. So I mean, yeah.
So, that's my pick here. And okay, we're filming this on Wednesday. So these are the lineups that are in Sleeper app as far as Wednesday is, as far as
non-COVID affected.
Yes.
lineups.
So this is just from Wednesday.
Take it in perspective.
Yes. All right. So the running back one, we have Rashard Penny versus Najee Harris.
What you got on that?
I'm gonna go with Najee Harris. And here's my thing. I think this matchup is going to come down to Monday night Najee Harris. I think it's going to be spectacular. I think it is going to be whether Najee Harris puts up 10 points or less. It's going to be, if Najee Harris puts up 10 points or more, then what's-his-face will win. CD's Nuts will win. If Najee Harris puts up 10 points or less, Jerv will win.
Okay. I've got a little twist on this.
Okay, what's it?
So basically, Najee, like I said, I'm doing this based off of matchups, and so Pittsburgh's playing Cleveland, and Seattle's playing Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
So like I know it's still going to be a close game.
I saw that.
I think it's going to be a close game with Detroit, but the thing is, I think Seattle's going to still have to play to their game, which they want to run the ball.
Yes.
They like anytime or every time in Pete Carroll's career.
Pete Carroll's addicted to running the ball.
Well, the thing is, he wins when he runs the ball.
Yes.
He wins when he runs the ball. Yeah, like I've seen Russell Wilson cook the defense, but also lose the game still.
Yes.
So like I think that's the coaching style of Pete Carroll. So in Detroit not being like the greatest team, I think they're going to still be able to have some success on running the ball a little bit. And with Najee Harris, Cleveland, I think they're going to get down early. And Cleveland's very good at running the ball. They got Nick Chubb, they got Dearness Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And so the thing is, the game's going to be shortened. I think Najee's going to not have the ability to get the same amount of touches and carries for that game. I'm actually picking Rashard Penny.
Interesting. All right.
It's a little bit of it's a stretch on this one, but I'm picking that side.
Running back 2, we got Josh Jacobs and Eli Mitchell.
Let's take a break.
All right. Welcome back. Why did we take a break again?
Look, I had a little bit of notification on my Apple Watch that my hydration levels were low. So basically they were telling me like technology is so good. It actually tells me whenever I'm thirsty.
Okay. All right. Well, excuse us for that. Our beer break. We're going to go back to Josh Jacobs versus Elijah Mitchell.
Yes. Okay.
All right, you go first on this one.
Yep, okay. Still playing off the matchups a little bit here. Basically, what I am seeing on this one is Elijah Mitchell is coming off of a knee injury. and Josh Jacobs is playing Indianapolis. So it's tough because Indianapolis is a tough defense, and then Elijah Mitchell is coming. He's not fully healthy a little bit. So basically, what I have known from my football knowledge, because I'm really good at this, but is the fact that Kyle Shanahan likes to rotate his running backs, and he doesn't like to favor anybody that's been hurt. So
and they're playing Houston, so I think that rotation is going to be like a fucking merry-go-round.
Oh, it's a fucking merry-go-round. I mean, think about it. Davis Mills is going to light up the scoreboard because he's a franchise quarterback, and basically they're not going to be running the ball; they're going to be passing it to catch up.
So you're all in on Davis Mills.
Oh, Davis Mills.
All right.
Davis Mills is a franchise quarterback for Houston. He's all the way.
All right, so I'm guessing you're picking Josh Jacobs.
Give me Josh Jacobs.
Give me Josh Jacobs too. I like Josh Jacobs on this.
Really?
Yeah, because I just I'm with you. I don't trust the Shanahan running backs. Let's go with wide receiver 1. We got Cooper Kupp versus CeeDee Lamb. I think this is pretty obvious. I went with Cooper Kupp.
Was it obvious? Mm-hmm. Oh, it was obvious.
Did you go with CeeDee Lamb?
No, I said Cooper.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Actually, I took a look at it, and
did you just look at it?
Yeah, I just
look at it.
I just looked at it. I looked at it at Pro Focus.
Just look at it.
I looked at it at Pro Focus Football.
Pro Football Focus.
Oh yeah, no, it's Pro Focus Football. Huh?
Pro Football Focus.
No, it's Pro Focus Football.
No, I think it's Pro Football Focus.
We'll
put it down at the bottom.
But yeah, so basically, Arizona actually has one of the cornerbacks in the top 15, and Baltimore does not have any in the top 50.
Okay.
So basically, I'm thinking along that Cooper Kupp's going to eat. He's going to eat because that's just the target of Matthew Stafford and his breakfast club. So basically, I think he's going to eat, and Arizona, that's going to be a tough matchup. And like I said, they've got a good cornerback. They also have a good safety in Budda Baker. He swarms all over the field, and I mean, I think that's going to be their strategy is to be kind of doubling on him.
I just like Budda Baker. I like saying the name Budda Baker.
Budda Baker, yeah.
Budda Baker.
He's like a guy that flies over the field. You wonder if religion plays into a factor.
It might.
Yeah, he might be the Buddha.
He might be the Buddha.
He might be the Buddha on the field, He just
bakes the Buddha.
He
just frying pan.
He bakes the Buddha. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, so who you got?
I got Cooper Kupp.
All right. Wide receiver 2, we got, who is it?
AJ Brown
versus Odell Beckham Jr.
Yes. Now this one.
I'm gonna throw this out there. OBJ didn't have a bad game last game.
No, he didn't.
And he's a very talented wide receiver.
He is.
He can catch balls. So
but
what's the but?
It's a head case.
Oh yeah, but no. I think that his talent will supersede his head case a little bit, but not enough.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going AJ Brown here because AJ Brown is he's a monster on the field, and he's literally kind of, dare I say it, the Calvin Johnson-esque wide receiver. He's big, he's fast, can catch anything, got a wide radius.
Bobby's yelling at you at the screen.
I know.
He's yelling at you at the screen.
Bobby is yelling at me at the screen. But, I mean, come on. He's big, he's fast, he can do anything. He's a monster.
Okay, so you got AJ Brown.
I got AJ Brown.
I'm going to go with OBJ.
Oh, you're going to go with OBJ.
Also, I was still on the PFF. I'm just going to say that so we don't have any conflict. But I was on the
Pro
PFF.
Football Focus.
I was on the PFF website, and 2 of the top 10 cornerbacks are from Miami. I think he's going to get shut down. I don't think Tannehill has the guts to actually chuck it to him whenever he's in coverage, just because he's going to be in good coverage this week. So I think that's going to play into a factor in that game, and I think OBJ. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game because the Baltimore Ravens haven't been actually really up par on defense this year. They've been very susceptible.
That is true. Can we remind everybody that Joe Burrow threw 525 yards
absolutely.
and 4 tutties
We
against the Ravens. Actually,
we could actually
everyone
say
in
that
this group will love that because
Yeah.
they hate the Ravens and
Yeah.
we kind of love Joe Burrow, so we're gonna.
So
be
you
Joe
could
Burrow
actually
guys.
say the stats again.
Okay, Joe Burrow threw for 525 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions.
Wow.
It's incredible, man.
Let's just appreciate the fact that
I'll drink to that.
that Joe Burrow is going to take over the league.
I didn't say that, but you said it.
I did.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to say it, but Joe Burrow will take over the AFC North, but I'm not going to say it. Okay, so you got OBJ, right?
Yes.
All right, let's move on. Let's go to tight end. I think we both know who the tight end is going to be. We got Kyle Pitts versus Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, it's gonna be Travis Kelce, right?
I'm
I would never pick anything else. So like, I'm a little
Pitts,
bit biased.
Pitts did have a good game this week. He's just been inconsistent, so I don't know if he was a part of the game plan this week, because I think all tight ends were a part of the game plan for Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because if you remember correctly, which I didn't remember correctly, that Hayden Hurst was actually still on the Atlanta Falcons, but he scored a touchdown last week.
Did he really?
Yes, he did. So
Wow.
basically, tight ends were a part of the game plan against Detroit last week. So I don't think that's going to be the case this week. I think there's going to be a new game plan to try to figure out how they're going to win. And so I think Travis Kelce coming back also, you've got to take into account. I mean, they were kind of struggling, finding the playmakers.
Right.
So,
But I mean, Travis Kelce is Travis Kelce. You know,
Yes.
he's going to get his yards. He's going to get his attempts from Patrick Mahomes because like he's the fall guy. He just like Patrick Mahomes. If he's ever in trouble, if he ever needs anything, it's like Travis Kelce's there.
yes.
So I think we're in agreement. It's 100% unanimous.
Very
Travis Kelce. Okay. Let's go to the flex. Keenan Allen versus St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. I love that name. By the way.
You know what?
Amon-Ra St.
You know what?
Brown.
The start of it sounds like he would be like Hindu, or like some other form of religion, and then the last name is literally like Catholicism.
Right. Oh, so
Like he literally has like the both sides of.
He's
like,
playing
religion.
both sides
Yes.
of the religion.
Yes. Well, that way he always
he
comes
could-
out on top.
Yeah, he comes out on top every time. So like Amon-Ra. So like that could be Buddhist.
Or could it be Islam?
Islam. Yeah.
So, like-
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah. So like whenever he dies and goes to like heaven, and,
Whatever afterlife it is.
whatever afterlife it is, and basically they'll be looking at him at first and be like, wait, no, this is this is based off Christianity. Christianity. I don't know who Christianity is. Anyways, but it is based off Christianity.
So he's just confused God.
Yeah.
He
Like God's
confused
not
God.
gonna know which way.
He's like, gotcha, bitch. You don't know where to throw me.
You don't know where to turn me.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. All right. Yeah. St. Brown confused God.
That's a new take right there.
Yeah. I don't know if I should go against him or for him because I don't know where he's gonna end up.
Right?
You have no idea. It's gonna be purgatory. I
Yeah.
guess.
So what did you put?
I put St. Brown.
Oh, did you really?
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm going with the Saints, baby.
Okay.
All the
okay.
Saints.
Yeah, you keep going with that.
Did you go with Keenan Allen
I went with Keenan Allen.
against the Broncos?
He's the safe bet. Like
Bro, the Chargers have been like, they just lost to the fucking Texans.
I know. Which means that means that they're due for a bounce back game. And also, Mike Williams was out because of COVID. He'll be back. He'll be another distraction. Keenan Allen will get a share.
So you think that Mike Williams being back is good for Keenan Allen?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Interesting. All right, weird. Let's move on. Let's go to the kickers. We got Nick Folk versus Tyler Bass.
Yes. I thought about this one a lot.
You did think about this one because we love kickers. We
Yeah, we do.
love kickers.
Because kickers are a part of the game.
They are part of the game, you goddamn bitches.
Chris, their boss.
They're a part of the game. All right, so tell me what you thought.
All right, so here's my game plan. Nick Folk, the highest fantasy kicker this year.
Is he really?
Scored the most amount of points.
Over Justin Tucker.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. Honestly, really, scoring the most amount of points in fantasy doesn't actually determine the best kicker. It just it determines the best. It determines the best opportunity.
Okay.
For kickers.
All right.
I mean, because think about it. Like if like they're in the high scoring offense that the Ravens were the last couple of years, they're scoring touchdowns. So the kicker's only going to get 1 point. Whereas if somebody's on a mediocre offense that's at least getting past the 50-yard line and actually kicking field goals, they're going to get a lot more points than him. But if I'm going to actually say who's the best kicker in the league, obviously I'm going to say Justin Tucker because I want a guy that's going to I want a guy that's going to kick 67 yards.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shit.
If I'm going to choose one for my team, I'm choosing Justin Tucker. But if I'm choosing one for my fantasy team, this is a whole different story. So that it plays a difference. It plays a factor. And you guys that actually play kickers, anybody other than Biggs and Chris Nairboss, anybody who else actually plays the factor of kickers knows that there is a game to it. There is a strategy.
You are speaking to Luke right now.
Yes,
You
I
are
am.
speaking Luke's language, and we understand you.
Yes, yeah.
We understand you. It is...
And honestly, it's good to pick the Asian. I mean, he's good with numbers.
Yes, he is good with numbers. He
Yeah.
knows the
So
calculation.
Young Hoku.
He knows the geometry.
Yes. Oh yeah, he knows the geometry of how it gets prompted into. Oh yeah, he always
It's
pick the
like
Asian.
The angles.
Yeah.
The angles, bro. The
Yeah.
angles, dude.
So, but
All right,
anyways,
so how does this factor?
let's
in?
actually let's get back to anything remotely related to this matchup. But yeah, so Tyler Bass, Buffalo Bills are playing Atlanta. And because I told you that I was going to play the matchups on this one, and Nick Folk, Patriots are playing Jacksonville Jaguars. I think that I believe that Atlanta has a little bit more to play for in this than the Jacksonville Jaguars. Atlanta actually is still playing for a playoff spot, surprisingly enough, as much as it pains me to say that. But I think they're going to limit Buffalo to a little bit more field goals than Jacksonville, and I think Jacksonville is going to succeed a little bit more extra points to Patriots. So
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Tyler Bass on this one because
I'm gonna go with
tough
I'm
matchup.
gonna go with Nick Folk, just because of the way the Patriots offense works. Okay, Bill Belichick, as he has shown, will literally throw the ball 3 times in one game. He's not a touchdown guy, so if the Jaguars hold him by some means, he will kick the field goal. He's not a greedy motherfucker like everybody thinks he is. And I think Nick Folk comes up on top.
Okay.
So, defense. Niners defense versus the Eagles defense. This is a good one for me because I want you to go first. Because I feel like you've decided, right?
I have.
All right.
Have you not decided?
I have it. They're going to tie.
So, are you basing this off of what my analysis is going to be?
No.
Okay.
No.
right.
I this is my analysis. I think it's a wash.
Well, I have a little bit of a different approach.
Okay.
And basically, the Eagles are playing Washington, and they've been discombobulated on offense. I
Right.
think there's going to be a little bit more opportunity for them to score a little bit more so on defense. And they've been playing very good on defense a little bit. They've been playing, that's kind of been their ball, has been playing good on defense and then playing to Jalen Hurts' strength. I think they're going to take advantage and have themselves a good game, better than 49ers.
The Niners are playing the Houston Texans.
Well, did you think about their franchise quarterback?
I
Come
think
on
you're
now.
more invested in their franchise quarterback.
Dude,
than
Davis
any-
Mills, rookie of the year right here.
I will not drink to that. You just kind of slipped that in there.
I did.
Yeah, no.
You drank.
It's the fucking Niners.
You
dude.
drank to it, no.
Niners against the fucking Houston Texans, the Eagles versus Washington. So this is a wash. This is a complete wash. This has to be.
You think it's going to be the exact same?
Yes,
Exact
I
same
think
score.
they will both score 11 points each.
Okay.
It'll be okay. All right, I'll be realistic. It'll be within 1.5 points of each other. So if the Niners defense has 12 points, the Eagles defense will have 10.5.
Okay.
And if the Eagles defense has 10.5 points, the Niners defense will have 8. Or 9.
So within
9.
1.5.
Yes, 1.5 of each.
What
other.
about regardless of whoever wins?
Yes, regardless of whoever wins.
So we'll do my FedEx tattoo on my ass based off this.
No, absolutely not. You getting your FedEx tattoo regardless. Good try. No, you're getting your FedEx tattoo. Okay, all right. So now that we got the picks in, let's go with our overall pick. I'm going to. I pick A-Rod's last ride. I think Jerv is gonna win. I think he's gonna get the trophy, the glory, everything, the Maximus. I think it's gonna be Jerv. Who do you think?
Well, I've got a calculation of 5-4 in favor of Jerv. As much as I don't want to see him win it, but that's where my betting money's going.
Yeah, same. I kind of want to see him. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for the under. I'm picking Jerv, but I wouldn't mind to see CD's nuts win. I wouldn't mind it.
Okay, so we'll go opposite on this one. I'm gonna go for my my little bro on this one, Jerv, and you go for
All right.
Chris Valente.
All right, sounds good.
Should we bet on it?
You want to bet on it?
Let's do it. Let's do it
Okay,
like a
actually-
clever bet.
You know what? I'll do this. I'm not getting FedEx tattooed on my ass, but
You're gonna swallow my fish hole. I'm trying to get rid of it.
okay. All right, if I lose, so I'm betting on CD's nuts. If I lose and A-Rod's last ride wins, I will swallow Joe's fish whole. But what if I win?
I mean, I picked your punishment.
You have to get the FedEx tattooed on your
God
ass.
damn it.
You actually have to go through with it. Because that wasn't the punishment. That wasn't the initial punishment.
We
for
were
the
supposed to
total.
vote on it, earlier.
That wasn't the initial
based
punishment.
Based
Okay,
off of it.
so if A-Rod's last ride loses, you have to get a tattoo of FedEx on your ass.
All right, it's done.
Done?
Shake.
Shake. Done. All right, you fuckers. Have a great night.
Fuck y'all.